Bread and Lewis Dairy Milk on Route 24 in Lewis. To place your deli or carry-out orders, call 302-945-0700.
Power 101.7. Here's your jacked up stories. Power 101.7.
All right, so here are some of the signs you're middle-aged according to a new survey. All right, feeling stiff, groaning when you bend down, hating loud bars and nightclubs, loud settings, and realizing you have some coworkers who don't know what a cassette tape is. What? A cassette tape? How about not knowing what a CD is? I'm just saying. Someone looked at the sauce. Each state Googles more than any other state. 24 states are obsessed with ketchup. Barbecue sauce is next with 5. All right. Last June, Subway dropped this roast beef and rotisserie chicken sandwiches. And the theory is they did it because those were the most expensive meats. Their customers and franchise owners weren't happy. So now Subway is bringing both back. Everything's coming back, including the roast beef and rotisserie chicken sandwiches from Subway. I'm just saying. 7% of Americans still don't use the internet. Wow. That's kind of crazy. And what else is kind of jacked up is that they actually did a study on those 7% of people who don't use the internet, and they have an annual income of under $30,000 a year. They only have a high school diploma or less, and they live in rural areas. Okay. Oh, and also older folks. Louis Vuitton just released pictures of a new purse that costs, you ready for this? $39,000. Yeah, it's shaped like an airplane. Kind of looks like a big toy airplane that someone covered in brown leather with the Louis Vuitton logo, but $39,000. Should people be banned from walking up or down escalators? At least one place says yes. Apparently, there's a place just outside of Tokyo, Japan that banned walking on escalators to get rid of the bumping and cutting the number of people off and getting hurt. So, are they going to have escalator monitors? A few weeks ago, Amazon tweeted that rumors about employees peeing in bottles weren't true. On Friday, they put out a public apology and they admitted some of their drivers do pee in bottles. They said they want to find out a solution, but, quote, we don't know how to fix this. I guess when they're driving, they got to get the delivery and they pee in bottles in the car. When you got to go, you got to go. Don't have time to stop. All right. A 57-year-old woman in Ohio played an April Fool's prank on her sister last week by telling her there was an active shooter at her work. Not a good thing. Probably not a good thing. The police swarmed the place, and the woman was arrested for inciting panic and disrupting public services. A guy in Florida was busted for getting it on with himself while he was sitting in his SUV at a grocery store parking lot last week. He told the cops he was doing it there because he was afraid someone would catch him if he did it at home. He was charged with indecent exposure. A guy in Louisiana wound up getting arrested for trespassing after he refused to get his temperature checked at Disney World. Yeah, and he told the cops he shouldn't get arrested because he paid too much money to be there. Quote, I paid $15,000. You can't trespass me for paying $15,000. Hey, you got to follow the rules. Just saying. Let's see here. Here are the most common resume mistakes to avoid. A new study is out from Lifestyles, making it too wordy, not writing enough, spelling errors and grammar mistakes, using a font that's too small, and forgetting to update your address and phone number. Always do that kind of stuff when you're looking for a job on a resume. And here's some good news making the rounds. A bunch of teenagers in Missouri dressed as Bob Ross. He had to raise money for the school's art program. And 3 rescue dogs that are all related recently had an unexpected family reunion in New York. So there you go. 9:36. We will wrap up on the way. We'll continue. Here's Nasty C featuring Ari Lennox, Black and White. Good morning.
Show me what you into. It could be so simple. Black and white, yeah.